welcome to the It Factor. We're Jimmy and Nye, exploring a new blog post by Mr. Len Kaplan, CEO of CDML, an MSP in Queens, NY, offering network management, VoIP and UCI, cybersecurity, compliance, IaaS, cloud, and Microsoft 365 and Azure.
If you're a small business owner or manage IT for a growing organization, this episode is for you. Stay tuned.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's talking about AI these days, but I'll admit I still find myself scratching my head sometimes about it.
I hear that.
How do we, actually use this stuff to make our businesses better?
Right, there's a lot of hype, but the real power of AI comes, when you learn to speak its language.
Okay.
And that's what we're diving into today, mastering the art of AI prompts.
Okay, so you're saying it's not enough to just tell the AI what to do? There's an art to it.
Exactly. Think of it this way. You wouldn't walk into a Michelin star restaurant and just say, give me food, right?
Right.
You'd be specific about what you're craving. AI is similar, it's a powerful tool, but it needs clear instructions to deliver the results you want.
So how do we avoid ending up with the AI equivalent of a burnt dish?
The key is to move beyond vague requests and embrace the power of precise prompting.
Hmm.
You've probably heard of the CLEAR framework: concise, logical, explicit, adaptive, and reflective.
Hmm.
It might sound academic, but it's actually incredibly practical.
All right, let's break it down. Concise, logical, explicit. Those make sense, but what about adaptive and reflective? That sounds a bit more, abstract.
Well, imagine you're asking AI to analyze your sales data, but you're not getting the insights you need. Being adaptive means tweaking your prompt based on the AI's response. Maybe you need to specify a time frame or ask for data grouped by, product category.
So it's like having a conversation with the AI, refining your questions as you go.
Precisely. And reflective means taking a step back to evaluate, is the output actually useful? Maybe those sales figures aren't telling the whole story, and you need to ask the AI to look at customer feedback as well. It's about critically assessing if you're on the right track.
That makes a lot of sense. So CLEAR is a great foundation, but is there anything else we should keep in mind when crafting these prompts?
Absolutely. There are a few more ingredients that can really elevate your prompt game: context, specificity, purpose, audience, examples, even identity and perspective.
Okay, that's a lot to unpack. Can you give me a real-world example?
Sure. Let's say you're struggling with customer retention and you want AI to offer solutions. A bad prompt would be something generic like, give me advice on improving customer service.
Yeah, that's pretty vague.
Right. But a good prompt would be more like, I'm the owner of a small bakery, and we've noticed a dip in repeat customers. I need actionable strategies to improve our customer service, focusing on personalized interactions and building a sense of community.
Uh-huh.
Think about solutions that are, feasible for a small team with a limited budget.
Wow, that paints a much clearer picture.
Oh.
It's like you're giving the AI a backstage pass to your business.
Exactly. The more context and specificity you provide, the better equipped the AI is to deliver tailored advice. Now imagine applying this level of detail to any challenge you're facing in your business.
It's starting to click for me. It's like the AI can't read your mind, so you have to lay everything out on the table.
That's a great way to put it. And it's not just about throwing information at the AI. It's about strategically crafting your prompts to elicit the most valuable responses.
This is reminding me of those explain it to me like I'm 5 memes.
Yeah.
We're essentially teaching the AI about our business in a way that it can understand and act upon.
That's a fantastic analogy. And just like you wouldn't expect a 5-year-old to solve complex business problems, you can't expect the AI to give you brilliant insights with half-baked prompts. You need to guide it, educate it, almost like you're collaborating with a very literal but extremely knowledgeable partner.
So we've established that crafting good prompts is essential. But what happens when you start finding yourself using similar prompts over and over again? Is there a way to streamline this process?
You're thinking like a pro already. That's where building a prompt database comes in.
Ooh, a prompt database. That sounds intriguing. Tell me more.
Well, think of it like your own secret weapon for mastering AI. It's a collection of your most effective prompts, categorized and organized so you can easily access them whenever you need.
I'm starting to see the potential here, but how would we go about building this database? What tools or strategies should we consider?
There are several approaches you can take. Some people use simple spreadsheets. Others prefer dedicated database software. The key is to find a system that works for you and allows you to easily categorize, tag, and search your prompts.
So it's not just about dumping all your prompts into a digital filing cabinet. There's an art to organizing them as well.
Exactly. Let's say you've got a brilliant prompt for generating social media captions for your latest product launch. You want to be able to easily find that prompt again when you launch your next product, right?
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to reinvent the wheel every time.
That's why a well-organized prompt database is so valuable. It becomes a treasure trove of your AI expertise, a library of your most effective communication strategies.
This is starting to sound like a game changer, but I imagine building this database takes time and effort. What are some of the biggest benefits we can expect to see down the line?
Well, aside from saving you time and frustration, a well-maintained prompt database can actually accelerate your learning curve. You start to see patterns in what works and what doesn't,
Mm.
which prompts yield the best results for specific tasks. You become more efficient, more strategic, and ultimately you get more value out of your AI tools.
This is all starting to make so much sense. Like we're finally cracking the code of AI communication. I'm excited to dive deeper into this prompt database idea and learn how to build one that's tailored to my business needs.
I think you're going to be amazed at how much this can transform your workflow and empower you to tackle new challenges with AI. It's like unlocking a whole new level of potential for your business. And the beauty of a prompt database is that it's constantly evolving. As you experiment with new prompts and refine your existing ones, your database becomes a reflection of your growing expertise.
So it's not like a one-and-done project.
Yeah.
Something that we should be constantly adding to and improving like over time.
Exactly. You can even think of it as a form of knowledge management for your AI interactions. Every successful prompt, every insightful result, adds to your collective intelligence as a business.
That's a really cool way to look at it. It's like we're building a library of AI wisdom that we can draw upon to make better decisions and solve problems more effectively.
Precisely. Now, when it comes to building your prompt database, there are a few key elements to keep in mind. Think about categorization. How will you organize your prompts? Will you group them by task, by AI tool, by industry, or maybe even by specific business goals?
That's a good point. I guess the organization should make sense for how we actually use the prompts.
Exactly. And don't forget about tagging. Tags help you quickly find the right prompt when you need it. You could tag prompts with keywords, the date they were created, the AI model they were used with, or even the specific results they generated.
So it's almost like creating a mini search engine for our prompts.
You got it. And here's a pro tip: implement version control. As you tweak your prompts and experiment with different variations, keep track of those changes and the results they produce.
Version control. Isn't that something that like software developers use?
It is, but it's equally valuable for prompt engineering. Let's say you have a prompt that generates, decent social media content, but you think it could be even better. You experiment with adding more emotional language or incorporating a call to action. By keeping track of each version and its performance, you can identify the subtle changes that lead to the most engagement.
Wow. That's a level of detail I wouldn't have even considered.
Mm.
It's like A/B testing for our prompts.
Exactly. And speaking of testing, don't forget to regularly review and refine your prompt database. Over time, some prompts might become outdated or less effective.
Right.
Others might prove to be absolute gold mines. By regularly auditing and updating your database, you ensure that it remains a valuable and relevant resource.
So it's not a like set it and forget it kind of
Yeah.
thing. We need to nurture this prompt database and treat it like a living, breathing part of our business.
That's the key. And if you're working in a team, consider making your prompt database collaborative.
Uh-huh.
Allow team members to contribute their own successful prompts, share insights, and learn from each other's experiences.
That's a fantastic idea. It turns prompt engineering from, an individual effort into a shared knowledge base that can benefit the entire organization.
Precisely. And here's the most exciting part. As AI technology continues to evolve, your prompt database will evolve alongside it. You'll be able to incorporate new AI models, experiment with cutting-edge techniques, and constantly push the boundaries of what's possible.
This is blowing my mind. It's like we're not just mastering AI, we're actually shaping its future by contributing to this collective knowledge base of effective prompts.
That's a powerful way to think about it. And ultimately, that's what the it factor is all about, finding those innovative strategies, those game-changing tools, those subtle shifts in perspective that allow us to unlock our full potential as business leaders.
Yeah, this has been really great. I have to say, this whole conversation has been a real eye-opener. I
Yeah.
came in feeling kind of a bit intimidated by AI, but now I'm actually excited to start experimenting and building my own prompt database.
That's the spirit. Remember, the journey of mastering AI is all about continuous learning and exploration. Don't be afraid to try new things, to push the boundaries, to see what this technology can really do for your business.
Yeah, and the best part is we don't have to do it alone, right?
Right.
There's so many resources available, from online communities to expert guides to help us along the way.
Absolutely. And if you're ever feeling stuck, just remember the power of a well-crafted prompt. It can unlock insights, spark creativity, and help you solve problems in ways you never thought possible.
I'm starting to see AI in a whole new light.
Yeah.
It's not just a futuristic technology, it's a tool that can empower us right now, today, to make smarter decisions and build better businesses.
That's the key takeaway. AI isn't about replacing human ingenuity, it's about amplifying it. It's
Yeah.
about giving us the tools to achieve more, to innovate faster, to reach new heights of success.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today, from the clear framework to the power of a prompt database. We've really unpacked the art of AI communication.
It's been a pleasure exploring these ideas with you, and I hope our listeners, feel inspired to take their own deep dive into the world of AI prompts.
And a huge thank you to Mr. Len Kaplan for sparking this conversation with his insightful blog post. Be sure to check out his blog for more great advice on leveraging technology in the world of small business.
It's a fantastic resource for anyone looking to stay ahead of the curve in today's rapidly evolving business landscape.
And to all of you listening, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI prompts. We hope you've gained some valuable insights and are ready to unlock your own it factor with the power of AI. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.